It's going to be a short one today. I'm tired. I don't know if it's just the physical exertion of the day, being outside all day, the motion sickness pills. I'm not sure, but I am whipped. It's 9:15 local time, which is Pacific. And today was a good day. The oceans were really smooth. It was almost like glass a few times. And we spent the bulk of the day with false killer whales. And there were just pods coming in. So there was like 5 or 6, sometimes 1 or 2. And it was fun. We had so much fun because the water was nice and calm. So we weren't battling. And we ended up splitting into 2 groups because when we all tried to go in, even though there's only 7 of us, when we all tried to go in at the same time, we were just getting in each other's way. So we would split into 2 groups and we would kind of get in position as the whales were coming to us. And then half the group would jump in, and then the whales would like go under the boat or around the boat, and then so we would move the boat, and then the rest of us would jump in, and then we'd swing back and pick everybody up, and then do it all over again and all over again and all over again and all over again. And it was fun. And sometimes we got good interactions, and sometimes we got none. And there was a couple of times where some of the whales were curious and they would come by us and kind of check us out, or come by the boat and kind of check us out at the boat. And then there were other times where they just completely, absolutely ignored us. When we got on the boat, and we stayed on the boat in the middle of the day, not even, it was a little bit later, for about an hour for lunch, just kind of let the whales be and have some lunch. And we were just watching them topside, and they were jumping out of the water, they were breaching, they were slapping tails, they were playing, they were hunting, actually, is what they were doing. And it was just so cool to watch. So that was fabulous. Then I came home and I downloaded my pictures. And I was really disappointed. Actually, while I was even there, I noticed that there were several times on my GoPro when I thought I was recording, I had turned it off. And when I thought it was off, I was recording. So there was a couple interactions that were so cool, and I missed them because I have a hard time with the GoPro, and my eyes, my reading isn't that good eyesight. So when I'm working with the GoPro underwater, obviously I don't have my reading glasses on, and I can't see it that well. So that's something I really, really, really need to work on, because I was very disappointed when I realized it. Then, after we came back and washed everything off, took a shower, downloaded my images, and I noticed black dots over 3/4 of my images. Just black dots everywhere in the frame, not even something that I can touch out. And I'm devastated because this day was a really great day. Not that they're great photographs. I don't think I got anything stellar photographically wise, but they were memories, and they're ruined. And what I realized after kind of dissecting it, I'm like, is this something with the camera? And I tested the camera, and the camera's fine. So this housing that I have, it has what's called a wet port. So I have the housing, and then there's an adapter on it, and that's what seals the housing. And then I have this dome port that I put on, and it has a piece of glass, and then there's a dome, and that goes in, and that's a wet port. That's a wet port, and it just snaps in, and it's a quick release, so you can change it underwater if you want. And this port that I have, this dome port, gives me a wider angle view. I don't understand the physics, but that's what it does. So it's a wet port, and what I didn't really realize it was a wet port, and I didn't think that as the water evaporated, it would leave salt. And so I'm 99% sure that all these black dots all over my images is salt. So at least I found out today, and I've got, the next 4 days to correct it. And what's going to happen is every time I get back on the boat, I'm going to have to undo the quick release port, dry between the two, smack it back on, because there is no rinse tank on these boats. So there is no way for us to rinse our cameras between each dive or between each drop, whatever you want to call it. We're not scuba diving. So that was really, really disappointing. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a beautiful day. I did have a beautiful day. besides being disappointed about the images. But the experience in itself was just truly, truly amazing. Yeah. So have a great day.